All right. I have a message to deliver, so to speak. And pretty much this goes out to most of my fellow frac sand haulers. I say most, all of my fellow frac sand haulers. If you're having to deal with hauling this sand, once you arrive to location to hook up, you should always be willing to put your safety first. Because without you, I'm pretty sure your family will have nothing. Because just like most working class people, we're all out here with one goal in mind. That's to make money and support our families. But you can't support your family if a year, 2, 3 down the road, you're dying from silicosis. And for everybody hauling frac sand, they understand what silicosis is. It's a lung disease that you get from inhaling silica dust, which is pretty much comes off of the sand. Crystalline silica. Down into your lungs, cutting your lungs up on the inside, healing over with scar tissue. But I mean, what is it that you can actually say to a grown person to help them or make them understand your lungs are not designed to inhale that dust, and especially with crystal particles? The only defense that you have against this dust, these crystalline particles from entering your lungs, is this. If you don't understand, either you don't understand or you don't know. But there is no excuse for not wearing this. The only thing that stands between you and a most certain fatal diagnosis of silicosis is these filters on your mask. Please, for your family's sake, for your sake, for your health, if you're unloading on location or anywhere where it's involving dust being discharged from unloading this crap, wear your mask. There's no excuse for it. Not wearing it, whether they require you to wear it or not, for your own protection, for the sake of your family. This is all I ask. Because who wants to see someone sick or dying on account of not putting 2 straps on over your head and behind your neck to protect yourself? Sure enough, these companies require hard hats, safety glasses, steel-toe boots, you name it. I mean, that's company rules, that's company policy. But you can put all that on and still be in the greatest danger by not wearing this one simple little thing. I have respect for any man and any woman that's got nerves enough for to leave their family to be here, or anywhere hauling frac sand for that matter, to provide for their families by being out here. It's booming, and you can make good money doing it. But if you don't just take that extra second before you get out of the truck and put this on your face, you won't do it for much longer. I talked to one guy a few years back, a pusher on a location in New Mexico. Won't mention the name of the company he worked for just in case someone sees this video. He's out there backing trucks in or whatnot. I asked him, I said, you know, man, there's other trucks out here offloading already. You're getting on top of the movers. He's getting on top of the movers to check and see if what compartments are full or if the compartment is getting full while it's offloading. The cloud of dust just surrounding him. And all this he's taking down into his lungs. The first thing he tells me is it's such a long, drawn-out process as far as inhaling crystalline silica that he don't even think about it. Well, that is obviously a man to me that has no regard for his life. Whether he has a family or not, he has no regard for his own life or his own health. This is something to be taken very seriously. People have died from this disease. And probably into the new year, God willing, there's going to be a lot more sick people as the time progresses on. And I'm talking about companies, frac sand companies, fracking companies. Everybody involved in this industry are going to wind up losing people, workers, drivers, whatever, because they're no longer going to be able to work because of that lung disease, silicosis, if they're not wearing their masks on location. There's no excuse at all for the reason why you can't take the extra second to put this mask on. Your families, whoever, wife, girlfriend, kids, don't deserve to have to suffer with that and worrying about you because you have received a terminal diagnosis of silicosis. Trying to suck air through a coffee straw is not a good thing. Nor is there any honor in that. Whether you know me, whether you don't know me, whether you like me, whether you don't like me, no matter what color you are, because I was taught to respect a man no matter what, man or woman, black, white, Chinese, purple, green, whatever. We all God's children, and we was all put here for a purpose. And this is a message that was put on my heart to deliver. Silicosis is a very serious and real thing. It's in other industries, such as concrete. People who deal with concrete, cutting and sawing on it, that dust that flies up. But I'm not in those industries. So I don't know much about those industries. This is the one that I know about. This is the one that I've been doing for the last few years. This is the one I can give some sort of advice about. So for anybody who sees this, if you want to get into the frac sand industry, hey, come on out. You can make some good money doing it. But you can only do it for so long if you don't wear this. It's a lifesaver. or you can get out the truck without it and roll the dice. But to me, it's not worth the risk. Y'all be safe out there. Continue to make your money. Drive safe. And again, please wear your mask. I'll talk to y'all later.